Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Math Talk. This channel mainly is about middle school math, high school math, SAT math, ACT math, Regents math, PSAT math, and GI math. Today's topic we mainly focus on order of operations and variable. After you see this video, if you think it is helpful, please subscribe my channel and give my video a like. Now let's go to today's topic. We first talk about order of operations. What means order of operations? Order of operations means if there is the plus, subtract, multiplication, division, and the parenthesis in your expressions, which operation you should go first? I can give you an example, such as, for example, look like this. In this expression, which one should go first? So that is the problem called out of operations. In order to deal with those kind of problem, there are some rules we need to understand. The rule one. Rule one, the parenthesis will go first. For example, in this expression, we need to calculate the parenthesis first. So that means we need to calculate this first. We'll get 2 minus 3 plus 4 multiply 4 divided 2 equals 2. So we calculate the parenthesis first. Okay, that's 2. Okay, then we have the subtract and the multiply. So the rule 2 is multiplication when there is the multiplication and the subtraction, we need to calculate the multiplication first. But you see here there is a 2 multiplication. So in that kind of scenario, we should calculate the first one, the first multiplication. Okay, that will be looks like this. 3 multiply 4 equals 12. Multiply 2. Then we do the multiplication again. That is 24 The final result is negative 22. Okay, so that's the rule. The third scenario is the sometimes we have the nested parent frequency, such as look like this. For example, the scenario looks like this. In that kind of scenario, we should calculate the inner parent frequency first. So that means so we will calculate the inner parent frequency first. Okay. So we'll get 2 plus, we calculate the inner first, that is 7 minus 5, then square. Then we calculate this parent frequency. That is 2 plus 7 minus 5, 2 square. Okay. And the square thing basically is a multiplication. So we calculate this first. Okay. This 2 square is 4, so the final result is 6. Okay, so that is about the out of operation. So first remember if there is a parent frequency in the expression, we need to calculate the parent frequency first. And in the expression, if there exists multiplication and division, and the multiplication and division will go further than the addition and the subtraction. The rule 3, if there is a nested parenthesis, we need to calculate the inner parenthesis first. So that is about the rule about the out of operations. Okay. Now let's we talk about the variable. Variable basically in the math questions basically we use a variable to express some number. For example, I can give you example. For example, that says the population of New York City is such as 20 million. Okay. In this sentence, we can for example, we can use a variable to express the population of New York City, such as we use for example, we use the x to express the population of New York City. So that means that the x will equals 20 milli. Okay, so that is a very basic, very simple example about the variable. Sometimes we also call the variable as the unknown, because in most scenarios we use the variable, because usually in most scenarios we don't know the exact number of the variable, so usually we use a variable to express the unknown. Okay, so this is about the variable. In the next topic, we'll talk about the math word problem. In the math word problem, we will use a lot of the math variable. So this is about today's video. So basically, we talk about the out of operations and the math variable. Thanks for your watching. If you have some questions, you can leave your question in the comment. And if you have some questions you don't understand, you can also leave your questions in the comment. I will try my best to answer your question and explain your question. Thanks for your watching.